Insane Gamers back again for another PBR battle. And here we go. I'm using this pass again, and I know I've done this pass and done it again and overdone it, and, you know, as Mythbusters say, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Anyway, in this battle, I decided to upload this because in this fight, Yanma's strategy with Screech really shines. It works really well. So, you know, I didn't really get to show you that enough. I just kind of screeched and then my Pokemon died or something, and it didn't work out as planned. So, this time you get to see Yanma in its true action, working tactically with the rest of the team. Anyway, so this is how the strategy is supposed to work in a perfect world. And my dog has just jumped on the chair, and now she's in front of the Beanie. She's just a dog. Beanie, I'm trying to narrate a video and you're on my lap. Okay. Whatever. So he gets an Intimidate off, which kind of sucks, but it ended up not really mattering, just because Screech lowers your defense. What is it? 3 stages? Harshly? Anyway, so I'm going to put one of them to sleep, and I'm thinking Arcanine, because his Blaziken is probably going to use a fighting type attack on Ursaring, who's going to be protecting, because that's typically what happens. So I was just expecting the Blaziken to do whatever, and the Arcanine was going to go to bed. Nighty-night, Arcanine. So yeah, I don't know, it was weird. We hit some lag at the beginning, then we didn't, then we did again. It was whatever. Nintendo Wi-Fi, we won't try to delve into that one. I'm not going to open up that can of worms, jeez. So anyway, Arcanine gets hypnotized into, you know, sleeping, which is pretty cool. And he goes for Blaze Kick, strangely, and not a fighting attack, so maybe he was expecting me to switch. I don't know. Anyway, so my Toxic Orb activates, and now I'm super fast. So, this is how it works. I put one of them to sleep, I Screech the one that is awake, and attack it with my partner Pokemon, while the other guy who's asleep is helpless and can't do anything. So, Screech and Facade, even with the Intimidate, it's going to do a hefty chunk, if not kill it, because Screech, like I said, lowers your defense just that much. So it's basically like Ursaring having an attack boost right off the bat, instead of having an attack lower, which is pretty cool. So anyway, Screech hits, and here comes the Facade, and it takes it out quite easily. That was pretty awesome. So yep, and that is exactly how it's supposed to do it. And Arcanine is completely helpless while all his friends are dying. Isn't that just a wonderful thought? Bidoof, what are you looking at? Okay. So, next guy. Ho-Oh in a Great Ball. I was expecting to see it in like a Pokeball. That would have been cool. So, now the Ho-Oh's out, and it is definitely my main priority. 1, it's powerful, 2, it's not asleep, so Arcanine can hang out here for a little bit while he's just taking a nap. So I go for a Screech and a Rock Slide, because I don't know if Rock Slide will kill it without the Screech. It should do, because it's quite effective, and Ho-Oh's a special wall, not a physical wall. But it's always good to be safe. You know, when you're fighting legendaries, definitely go overboard. Make sure they die, because they can really dent your team. Anyway, so Screech hits, and I forgot to mention, luckily he switched out to Venusaur, so Arcanine doesn't, because it would have woken up, as you'll see later, but it doesn't wake up this turn because he switched out. Anyway, Rock Slide takes down the Ho-Oh. With the Screech, that was kind of expected, so Ho-Oh goes down, which is awesome, because nobody likes fighting those things. They're Sacred Fire. It's ridiculous, man. So, Arcanine's back out now, and it gets another Intimidate off, which is probably what he was planning on doing to cripple my Ursaring and make me switch out, because he's seeing that it's doing quite a bit of damage. Now, unfortunately, Arcanine is still asleep, so I can't put anything else to sleep. But if it was awake, I'd probably put it right back to sleep. Anyway, so I go for an Air Slash on the Venusaur because I'm going to be switching out this turn. I was thinking who to go to, and I thought Altaria would be the best, just because it resists grass, it resists fire, it'll just laugh at whatever attacks he's going to throw at it, and it won't do anything. So, it's a pretty safe switch. You know, my Altaria survived Ice-type attacks, and it's pretty amazing. Which, I think you've seen that, the one from the Manaphy. Anyway, air slash goes off and does quite a hefty chunk of damage. Because my Yanma isn't really designed for attacking. It's just all speed, basically. Anyway, overheat, cooked by overheat, but this is not a favorable matchup. Does absolutely nothing. It's just like a speck of dust hit Altario's wing. Altario's like, what? Oh wait, you're attacking me? Oh. Yeah, so it did basically nothing. So, now I can finish these guys off. I know that Venusaur is going to die from the Earthquake, and I know that Arcanine is going to die from the Earthquake with a Screech, so that's all good, and now we're getting lag. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, God, I'm forgetting everything. I got some flinch hacks on Venusaur, which is pretty nice. So, yay, flinch hacks. Anyway, we're getting lag now for some random reason. Don't ask me why, because we shouldn't be. But anyway, I'm just trying to select Earthquake here, and look, an accomplishment. Did you notice my Wii Remote was behaving itself throughout the whole fight? Did you see that? Amazing. It hasn't done that for... well, I'm sure you can look back in my videos and see, like, every video in communications have been interrupted. It's just so annoying. So, I lower its defense, and then I quake the earth, but Yanma doesn't get hit by it. And to add insult to injury, I get a critical hit. Dude, I'm sorry. I can't control how douchey the random number generator is. It just does stuff on its own accord. So, yeah. That was an awesome battle and an awesome demonstration of how well the strategy can work when it's done right. So, I like pie, throws some cream pies in his face, and we're all like, wow, I just realized how wrong that sounded. Okay, forgetting what I just said, I like pie, just beat this person. Okay, I'm not going to say anything, because everything I say is a sexual innuendo. Anyway, bye.